Hi, I'm Eva Murphy from Electronic Engineering at IT Sligo, and this is my Leaving Cert Maths Grinds channel. I'll regularly add new videos for both higher and ordinary level maths, so make sure you subscribe below and click the bell icon to be notified of new videos. Okay, so the 2015 question 1 probability question of paper 2 Leaving Cert higher level. An experiment consists of throwing two fair standard six-sided dice and noting the sum of the two numbers thrown. If the sum is 9 or greater, it is recorded as a win. If the sum is 8 or less, it is recorded as a loss. Complete the table below to show all possible outcomes of the experiment. Okay, 9 or greater is a win. Okay, 9 or greater. So 6 and 6 is a win. 6 and 5 is 11, 6 and 4 is 10, 6 and 3 is 9. Okay, 6 and 1, 6 and 2, 6 and 3 is 9, 6 and 4 is 10, 5, all right, 5 and 5 is 10, 5 and 4 is a win, 5 and 4 is a win. Okay, and then 8 or less is a lose. Okay, so I think that's the table done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 wins. Okay, find the probability of a win on one throw of the two dice. Okay, well, remember what probability is. It is the number of successes over total number of outcomes. Okay, so my number of successes is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 over total number of outcomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 sixes are 36. Okay, so 10 out of 36, perfectly fine. You can reduce it down to 5 over 18 if you wish. Okay, so that's that first part. Now the second part, find the probability that each of three successive throws, so successive means one after the other, of the two dice results in a loss. Okay, give your answer correct to 4 decimal places. Find the probability that each of 3 successive throws results in a loss. So it is the probability of a loss followed by a loss followed by a loss. Okay, and the keyword there is and. Okay, so it's the and law of probability. So you have a loss and a loss and a loss. Because remember what and means? It means we multiply the probabilities. If I had the or word there, we would add. So the probability of a loss, well, the probability of a win was 10 over 36. Therefore, the probability of a loss is 10 from 36. So what's that? 26 over 36. Okay. So therefore, the probability of a loss by a loss by a loss is, well, there's my first loss, by my second loss, by my third loss. Okay, put that into the calculator for yourself. So hit the fraction button, 26 over 36 cubed is how I'm going to put that into the calculator. Give your answer correct to 4 decimal places. So what I've got is 2197 over 5832. And if I hit decimal on that, I am getting 0.3767. Okay. So I hope that was okay. If you're going to do the event 3 times, then you need 3 probabilities. Okay, that is how I eventually got my head around probability. For the same number of events, you must have that amount of probabilities. Okay, so that works down here too. The experiment is repeated until a total of 3 wins occurs. find the probability that the third win occurs on the 10th throw. Okay, so you have 10 throws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, if you're going to do it 10 times, then you have 10 possibilities. Okay, the probability that the third win, so we need this bad boy here to be a win. Okay, and that's the third one. Okay, so that's going to occur on the 10th. Now, out of these 9, if that's going to be the third win, I need 2 wins and 7 losses. Okay, they can be in any order. So in other words, I could have a loss, 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 win, win. Of course, I could have a win, win, loss, 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 win, loss, loss. So there's a huge amount of options for where those wins and losses appear. So the easy way to do it is a Bernoulli trial. Okay, why is it a Bernoulli trial? Well, it meets the conditions of it. It's a fixed number of events. So in other words, I have 10 events. The probability of winning is the same for each event, correct? It's a success or a failure type scenario. Yes, I either win or I lose. And I can't remember what the fourth one is. Okay, but it might come back to me. So it is a Bernoulli trial. So how do I do it? Well, out of the 9, those first 9 throws, I want 2 of them to be a success, and I'm calling a success a win. Okay, the probability of a win is 10 over 36, and I want 2 of them. The probability of a loss is 26 over 36, and I need 7 of them. Okay, so remember the 7 and the 2 have to add to give you the number of trials that you have. Okay, so that's, and that matches that. Okay, so that's the first 9. Okay, but don't forget the 10th. Okay, so I need a win for the 10th. Okay, so here is the first 9 throws, and this is the 10th throw, which we know had to be a win. So that's why it's just got one probability, 10 over 36. This here takes care of, so this piece here takes care of all the different ways I can have 7 L's and 2 W's. Okay, so if I go into my calculator 9, choose 2, so the choose there being beside the divide sign, you will see that for that I actually get 36 different ways I can write 7 L's and 2 W's. So 36 different ways. In each of these, and I'll just make one up here for so you can see it. So I'm going to do win, win, L, 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 L. So he was 10 out of 36, 10 out of 36. He's 26 out of 36, 26 out of 36. And then this win at the end had to be the 10 out of 36. And you can see they're all multiplied each other because it's a win and a loss and a loss and a loss. Okay, so if I zoom in on that a little bit, you would see in all of these I have 2 wins, or in other words, 10 to the power of 36 squared. And in all of these, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losses, or 26 over 36 to the power of 7. So that's all the formula for Bernoulli trial is. It's just how many different ways can I write it? There's my 2 wins, there's my 7 losses. Okay, and then of course this bit on the end is a little bit different. So I hope that makes sense to you. So we put it into the calculator as 9, choose 2, multiplied by bracket, hit the fraction button, 10 over 36, close your bracket squared, open your bracket again, fraction button 26 over 36. If I could type, it would be great. 36, close it to the power of 7. Okay, multiply by 10 over 36. Okay, and if you get a maths error, just go back and put in some multiplied signs in here between all these bits. It's just your calculator doesn't know what to do with all those numbers that's coming at it. Okay, so for this I am getting 0.0791. I don't know how many decimal places they want. 4 decimal places. Okay. Okay, so 7% chance. So if you've enjoyed this video, then why not join us in IT Sligo and use maths in practice. In conjunction with industry, we've designed an exciting new program in electronics and self-driving technologies, which uses cutting-edge techniques such as artificial intelligence, computer vision, and virtual and augmented reality. You'll need a H5 in maths to qualify. Check out the link below.